Job scams are everywhere. There are scammers that are trying to get your personal information. And I want to discuss this topic today because it actually happened to one of my clients, but they were smart enough to know it. My name is REIN. I'm an executive recruiter and a job search strategist. I want to enlighten you about the job scams that are out there so this way you don't fall victim to this. So I'm going to go through this step by step so this way you can protect yourself. And I want to thank the person who's out there who shared this information with me. She was very brave to say, look, I was starting to get drawn into this, and they're a seasoned professional, but they noticed immediately that this was not a good idea and they needed to pull back from it. So I'm going to go through this step by step for you. So she said that she had something odd happened. Okay, she applied for a remote admin position. We're all applying for remote positions. Okay, I speak with people every day. They're looking for that remote work. And it was outside her usual industry, but she was looking for a job. She received an email requesting interview questions. Okay, she answered and she replied back with the requested information. And then she received an email from the president, and I'm paraphrasing from her email to me. Received an email from the president and let them know that they could start and would start next week. Their email to her included verbatim, and I want you to listen very carefully to these words because I'm sure it's a form letter and you might be receiving this as well. Congratulations! Your experience is satisfactory and impressive. I have decided to consider you among the final applicants, and finally, you have been picked as the best candidate on my office assistant, as my office assistant, to carry out some activities on my behalf, organize travel arrangements, manage supply inventory, and perform data entry as required. Sounds like a great job, right? Well, continues on. I'm looking for someone that can be trusted and reliable to work effectively with good understanding, and I believe you possess those qualities. Hmm, making me feel really good about myself, picking me up, saying, gee, you are fabulous. You would be great at this job. It continues. I have offered you an opportunity and hope to have 100% of your loyalty and cooperation. Okay, they're setting her up. Your quick response to mails and effectiveness in discharge of your duties will be required, and I urge you to be as focused as you can and always work according to instructions. Now, I want to preface this, and I just read you the email that she had received. She has never had a phone conversation, a Zoom conversation, any kind of contact except via email with this company. Let me tell you, if people want to work with you, if they want to hire you, they're going to speak with you. It's that simple. If they're going to pay you a bucket of money to do a job, they're going to do their due diligence to make sure that you're the right candidate for the job, and they're going to talk to you. Okay, so this continues. Testing your efficiency for this week is to be in charge of supervision and ensuring the purchase and delivery of your working materials. Okay. A payment, as soon as you hear payment, ding, 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 red flags all over, ding, ding, ding. A payment in the form of a direct deposit will be issued to you by my financial manager to take care of the expenses. You are not to pay for equipment. If a company wants you to work, they're going to provide the equipment for you. More information on the task will be communicated to you for further instruction. Okay, so now you're excited that you're going to be getting a job. But now they're kind of setting you up that it's going to cost you a little bit of money. Well, why are you paying money? The whole idea is that they're paying you money to work. Let's continue. Now, excited about a job. She had provided her address. Okay, that's fine because an address I can look up on any database on the internet. And as a matter of fact, I do have a database that I can look up people's addresses, and it costs me about $30 a month. And also, they requested a copy of the driver's license. Now, that has some personal information on it. So, red flags, ding, 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 ding. Then they switched to texting. Why are they not on a phone yet? They haven't heard a voice yet. Okay, and realized that they were texting not from the same area code as their website. Interesting, right? Okay, so this person was smart enough to check out the website, saw the phone numbers were different area codes. Okay, starting to get a little suspicious here. Okay, realize that cell phones can be from different areas. We all know that. We take our cell phones everywhere now. It's not like years ago where the landlines and every time you moved, you had to have a different phone number. Okay, but one of the emails had a different domain than the first emails. Now, usually a company will have the at and then the company name. It will not be an at Gmail. If they're an official company, they're going to want that business presence. Okay, so all of a sudden, things are starting to come up and get suspicious. Then told the person that they would need to purchase all the software, and here we go, and they would reimburse them by direct deposit. Ding, 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 ding. Red flags, red flags. Why would they be reimbursing them? As you know, most companies have a procurement for ordering software. So, or contracts and someone who handles this. So, why would they have this person handling this? Okay, it continues, and this is where it really starts to get dangerous, and you need to be aware of the scam because they asked for her bank information. Not the account number yet, but the bank information. They're slowly drawing her in. Okay. And the bigger red flag, okay, and these are her words, when he said, I will need your attention within 5 to 10 minutes to enlist you into the company's register for your direct deposit and proper documentation in order to set you up on payroll for your weekly pay. Hmm. Slowly pulling her in. It's very easy to get caught up in the scams, especially when you're looking for employment, especially if you've been looking for a while and you haven't been generating calls. And if you haven't been generating calls, then you need to get on my calendar so we can discuss your job search. You can get on my calendar at gethired.careers. I'll leave the link in the comments. But let's continue with this scam so this way you're aware of it. Okay, lost my place. I'm going to find it right now. Okay, this is what she received. You will receive the confirmation with your reference number along with your offer letter once it gets set up. Okay, so asking for a response, but you don't give a social security number. You don't give a driver's license. You don't give any personal information until you have that offer letter and it's signed and you actually had a conversation with the company. Okay, so then they said that she would get a link to take the selfie. So now they want a picture of her. Okay, and ask for a copy of the driver's license to show the four corners properly. They're looking for that ID. And right away, she said, this is suspicious. This is really getting a little too deep and too far gone. Okay, and yeah, if someone's looking to hire, there's going to be a conversation, there's going to be an interview. I know that the interview questions sometimes are silly and not everyone likes to go through the interview process, and this sounds too good to be true, but you know what? If it sounds too good to be true, then it isn't true. Back away. Talk to someone. It's very easy to get caught up in these scams. That's why they're so successful in it. Talk to someone because they have an outside perspective and they can slow it down for you. And then you can think. So, this person did not send any further messages after she didn't reply. Hmm, what does that tell you? Yeah, this is a job scam. They happen all the time, and I want you to be aware of it. Scammers will also hack into LinkedIn profiles. So all of a sudden, you might get an email from someone saying, you have an impressive background and, I think you'd be a good fit for this job. And then when you contact that person, the person says, no, I didn't contact you. I don't know anything about hiring. And that's because a hacker will hack into that LinkedIn profile. So you do need to be aware. You need to protect those passwords, change the passwords. If there is a breach, you need to change those passwords. So this way you do not have a problem. Look, my client was smart enough to know that this was a scam. She saw the red flags, okay, blinking every step of the way. Do not share your personal information. Speak to someone at the company. Ask people around you. She was smart enough to know that before she gets on the phone with any company, in my interview preparation course, I trained her how to respond to interview questions and really how to completely research the company. So she was able to spend that time, research the company, know that this was a scam. If you're having problems getting hired, if you are running into the scams, if you're not generating calls, then please grab time on my calendar. It's gethired.careers and let's get you hired. We're in a recession. I don't like to say it too loud. We try to keep that word quiet. The competition is fierce. Companies are laying off people every day. You're hearing about mass layoffs, and you need to do everything you can to rise above. You need to be competitive in today's market because of these mass layoffs, because there's remote work and a lot of people are working looking for remote work. The competition is fierce. It's not that there's only people within a 50-mile radius of your house anymore. Now, someone can be living anywhere. That's what people aren't realizing with remote jobs is that the competition is larger. So you need to do everything you can to rise above and become that candidate of choice. Give yourself the best chances you can. If you're spending the time in job searching, you want to set yourself up to succeed in your job search. So, again, this is Eileen Ryan. I'm an executive recruiter and a job search strategist. I'm here to share these insider secrets with you. Today, I just want to protect you. I want to make sure that you don't lose your personal information. You don't get caught by one of these scams for job search and for employment. Get on my calendar. We can discuss your job search. Again, I'll put the links in the comments. It's gethired.careers. Stay safe and good luck in your job search.